Welcome everybody. Last class we talked about the geometric aspect of the Pythagoras triple. Just to recall what I did last time, I said that to construct a Pythagoras triple, this problem is the same as finding the rational points on a unit circle x squared plus y squared equals 1 in the xy plane. So today's class is going to describe the way to find the rational points on a unit circle in a simple geometric manner. So everybody, let's look at the unit circle again, x squared plus y squared equals 1. So now I put a point here, a rational point here, xy, on this circle. So definitely the xy value of this point definitely satisfies this equation, x squared plus y squared equals 1. So what's the next step? Next step, I'm going to do the following. We look at north pole on the unit circle. This point has the coordinate 0, 1, and we draw a straight line as the following. So basically what I did here is that the straight line connects the 2 points, the north pole and the point xy, which is a rational point on the unit circle, and then we get the third point on the x-axis, and this point has the coordinate 0 as the y coordinate, and for the x coordinate we don't know the value exactly, and let's call this variable r. So now the question is here, can you express the value x and the value y of this point, in terms of r? Do you know how to do it based on the coordinate geometry in this figure? First, let's call this line big L. Please note that this line connects the 3 points together. The first point is the north pole, which is the coordinate 0, run here. And the next point is the xy point. We care about the rational point on the unit circle. And the next point is the point on the x-axis, which is this point, r0. And can you tell me the equation of this line in terms of xy? First, we have to know the slope of this line. And let's write down the slope in terms of r, but not in x and y. So the slope, I believe you know the standard slope formula. If I'm trying to use the first point and the third point, I believe you are able to tell me the slope here. So by the standard slope formula, the bottom of the slope is r minus 0, which is the difference in the x value of the 2 points, and the top is the difference of the y value of the 2 points, which is 0 minus 1. And obviously you can tell me that the slope is actually minus 1 over r here. Then for the equation of this straight line, I believe you can use the point slope formula to figure it out. So now the equation of the straight line should be the same as x minus 1 equals the slope minus 1 over r times x minus 0 on the right side here. So now you're able to express the equation of the line in terms of x for the y value. It should be the following: y equals minus 1 over r times x plus 1. It's a simple kind of algebraic manipulations you're able to do, I believe. So let's call it equation 1 here. Remember that the values x and y satisfy obviously the equation of the unit circle, x squared plus y squared equals 1, simply because of the fact that the point xy lies on the circle, the unit circle x squared plus y squared equals 1. So now the remaining exercise is for you to figure it out, how to write down the variables x and y in terms of the variable r here. We are given 2 equations. To figure it out, the standard technique obviously is that you have to substitute one equation into the other one. Let's put the first one into the second one. Then you should be able to arrive at such an equation now, which is purely in terms of x and y. X and r, and the y variable is totally eliminated. So now, do you know how to do the algebraic manipulations to follow up to get x in terms of r here? So let's do it together. You should be able to expand the bracket in the second term of the left side to get the following. So let's do it together. The first term becomes for the x squared term, 1 over r squared times x squared, and the second one minus 2 over r times x, and the third one is just plus 1 equals 1 here. So the next step now, obviously you can cancel out the one term, and the remaining step I'm going to leave you alone to do it. You should be able to factor out the x variable and just take it out as a common factor. So now you arrive at this equation here. So now it means that we arrive at two solutions for x, and please note that the first solution, x equals 0, basically means that we're talking about the point when the x value is 0 on the unit circle, and definitely this point is just the north pole, which is natural because this line, the big L, definitely passed through the north pole, which is one of the given points we look at. So the first solution gave us the fixed point north pole on the line big L, so which is not something we want because we want to know the expression x in terms of r for any rational point on the unit circle xy. So now we have to rely on the second one. The second box here is going to give us the exact expression we want, x in terms of r. So now I'm going to skip the algebra a little bit. You should be able to express the x in terms of r as the following way: x equals 2r over 1 plus r squared, which is the expression I want for the x value of this point in terms of r. Now another exercise for you to do is that you should be able to put this expression x in terms of r back to the equation of the straight line L, y equals minus 1 over r times x plus 1. So in that case, again I'm going to skip the algebraic manipulation here. Anyway, you should be able to get that y equals r squared minus 1 over r squared plus 1 here. So that's the end for this exercise, to express x variable in terms of r and the y variable in terms of r here. So as a conclusion here, the rational point on the circle x squared plus y squared equals 1, we can express it in terms of the variable r here, and as the following equation here. And now we are going to stop this video a little bit, and next time we'll continue on this discussion here. Thank you everybody.